Welcome to Maths Companion. Let us recall what we have learned in the last video. The square of the difference of two positive numbers is twice the product subtracted from the sum of the squares, or a minus b all square is a square minus 2ab plus b square. If we add the squares of the sum and difference of two numbers, we get twice the sum of the squares, or a plus b all square plus a minus b all square is 2a square plus b square. If we subtract the square of the difference of two numbers from the square of their sum, we get 4 times their product, or a plus b all square minus a minus b all square is equal to 4ab. There was a homework. Let us do it now. Look at this pattern. Half square plus 1 and half square is equal to 2 and half, and 2 is 2 into 1 square. 1 and half square plus 2 and half square is 8 and half, and 8 is 2 into 2 square. 2 and half square plus 3 and half square is 18 and half, and 18 is 2 into 3 square. Explain the general principle using algebra. Look at the first line. Here, sum of the squares of half and 1 and half are taken. 1 is at the middle of half and 1 and half. That is, half is 1 minus half and 1 and half is 1 plus half. Similarly, in this line, 2 is at the middle of 1 and half and 2 and half, or 1 and half is 2 minus half and 2 and half is 2 plus half. Similarly, in this line we can write 2 and half as 3 minus half and 3 and half as 3 plus half. Now, how can we generalize? Let us take a number. Let it be x. Then the first part of any line is the square of half less than x, and the second part is the square of half more than x. That is, the left side of the equal sign is x minus half all square plus x plus half all square. We know a plus b all square plus a minus b all square is equal to 2 into a square plus b square. Therefore, x minus half all square plus x plus half all square is 2 times x square plus half square. 1 square is 1 and 2 square is 4. Therefore, the square of half is 1 by 4. So we can write this as 2 into x square plus 1 by 4. Now we have to multiply each term within the bracket by 2. 2 into x square is 2x square. What is 2 into 1 by 4? 1 2 is 2, 2 2s are 4. So 2 into 1 by 4 is equal to 1 by 2. Therefore we can simplify this as 2x square plus 1 by 2. That means for every line the fractional part is 1 by 2. We can see in the first line it is 2 and half, second line 8 and half, third line 18 and half. Everywhere the fractional part is half, because when we generalize we get 2x square plus 1 by 2. Now what is the number part? 2x square. When we give x equal to 1, we get 2 into 1 square. When we give x equal to 2, we get 2 into 2 square. When we give x equal to 3, we get 2 into 3 square. Another problem. Some natural numbers can be written as a difference of two perfect squares in two ways. For example, 24 equal to 7 square minus 5 square, and that is equal to 5 square minus 1 square. 32 equal to 9 square minus 7 square, and that is equal to 6 square minus 2 square. 40 equal to 11 square minus 9 square, and that is equal to 7 square minus 3 square. Explain using algebra the method of writing all multiples of 8 starting with 24 as the difference of two perfect squares in two ways. In how many different ways can we write multiples of 16 starting with 48 as the difference of two perfect squares? First of all, let us try to express 24 as the difference of two perfect squares. We know 4ab equal to a plus b all square minus a minus b all square. Let 4ab equal to 24. Then AB equal to 24 by 4 and that is equal to 6. AB equal to 6 means we have to express 6 as a product of two numbers. We know 6 equal to 6 into 1 or 3 into 2. Therefore, 24 can be expressed as 4 into 6 into 1 or 4 into 3 into 2. This is 4AB where A is 6 and B is 1. Then A plus B equal to 7 and A minus B equal to 6 minus 1 or 5. Therefore, this can be written as 7 square minus 5 square. Here A is 3 and B is 2. Therefore, A plus B equal to 5 and A minus B equal to 1. So, this can be written as 5 square minus 1 square. Now, let us take the next multiple of 8 and that is 32. Let 4AB equal to 32. Then AB equal to 32 by 4 or 8. Now 8 is equal to 8 into 1 or 4 into 2. Therefore 32 equal to 4 into 8 into 1 or 4 into 4 into 2. Here A is 8 and B is 1. Therefore A plus B equal to 8 plus 1 or 9 and A minus B equal to 8 minus 1 or 7. So this can be written as 9 square minus 7 square. In this case A is 4 and B is 2. Therefore A plus B is 6 and A minus B is 2. So this can be written as 6 square minus 2 square. Now let us take the next multiple of 8 and that is 40. Let 4AB equal to 40. Then AB equal to 40 by 4 or 10. Now 10 is equal to 10 into 1 or 5 into 2. Therefore 40 is equal to 4 into 10 into 1 or 4 into 5 into 2. Here A is 10 and B is 1. Therefore A plus B is equal to 10 plus 1 or 11 and A minus B is equal to 10 minus 1 or 9. So this can be written as 11 square minus 9 square. In this case A is 5 and B is 2. Therefore A plus B is equal to 5 plus 2 or 7 and A minus B is equal to 5 minus 2 or 3. So this can be written as 7 square minus 3 square. Just like this, we can express all the multiples of 8 starting with 24 as the difference of two perfect squares. Now we have to check in how many different ways can we write multiples of 16 starting with 48 as the difference of two perfect squares. We know 4AB equal to A plus B all square minus A minus B all square. Let us start with 48. Let 4AB equal to 48. Then AB equal to 48 by 4 or 12. AB equal to 12 means express 12 as a product of two numbers. We know 12 is equal to 12 into 1 or 6 into 2 or 4 into 3. Therefore 48 is equal to 4 into 12 into 1 or 4 into 6 into 2 or 4 into 4 into 3. Here A is 12 and B is 1. Therefore A plus B is equal to 12 plus 1 or 13 and A minus B is equal to 12 minus 1 or 11. So this can be written as 13 square minus 11 square. In this case A is 6 and B is 2. So A plus B is 6 plus 2 or 8 and A minus B is 6 minus 2 or 4. So this can be written as 8 square minus 4 square. In this case A is 4 and B is 3. So A plus B is 7 and A minus B is 1. So this can be written as 7 square minus 1 square. That means 48 can be expressed as the difference of two perfect squares in three different ways. Now let us take the next multiple of 16, that is 64. Let 64 equal to 4AB. Then AB equal to 64 by 4 and that is equal to 16. Now 16 is equal to 16 into 1 or 8 into 2 or 4 into 4. Therefore 64 equal to 4 into 16 into 1 or 4 into 8 into 2 or 4 into 4 into 4. Here A is 16 and B is 1. Therefore A plus B is equal to 17 and A minus B is equal to 15. So this can be written as 17 square minus 15 square. In this case A is 8 and B is 2. Therefore, a plus b is equal to 8 plus 2 or 10, and a minus b is equal to 8 minus 2 or 6. So this can be written as 10 square minus 6 square. In this case, a is 4 and b is also equal to 4. Therefore, a plus b is equal to 8 and a minus b is equal to 4 minus 4 or 0. So this can be written as 8 square minus 0 square. 0 square means 0 itself. Therefore, 8 square minus 0 square is 8 square itself. So we cannot consider this as the difference of two perfect squares. That means 64 can be expressed as the difference of two perfect squares in only two different ways. And you can check all other multiples of 16 starting with 48 can be expressed as the difference of two perfect squares in at least three different ways. Now let us discuss the next section, sum and difference. We have calculated products by splitting numbers as sums or difference. For example, 203 into 302 can be splitted as 200 plus 3 into 300 plus 2. And 197 into 298 can be splitted as 200 minus 3 into 300 minus 2. How can we split 203 into 298? This is 3 more than 200. So this can be written as 200 plus 3. This is 2 less than 300. So this can be written as 300 minus 2. That is 203 into 298 is 200 plus 3 into 300 minus 2. So far we have splitted either as sums or as difference. There are sum and difference in this case. How can we compute it? Let us split 203 as 200 plus 3 and take 298 as it is without splitting. That is 200 plus 3 into 300 minus 2 is 200 plus 3 into 298. Now we know this is 200 into 298 plus 3 into 298. Now let us split 298 as 300 minus 2. So this can be written as 200 into 300 minus 2 plus 3 into 300 minus 2. Again we can multiply 200 into 300 minus 200 into 2 plus 3 into 300 minus 3 into 2. Now we can multiply and simplify to get the answer. Let this be A and this be B and this be C and this be D. Then this can be written as A plus B into C minus D. And this is A into C or AC. This is minus A into D or minus AD. This is B into C or plus BC. This is minus B into D or minus BD. So we have got another identity. A plus B into C minus D is AC minus AD plus BC minus BD. Now let us do a problem using this identity. 105 into 197. 105 is 100 plus 5 and 197 is 200 minus 3. So this can be written as 100 plus 5 into 200 minus 3. Now this is equal to 100 into 200 minus 100 into 3 plus 5 into 200 minus 5 into 3. 100 into 200 is 20,000 minus 100 into 3 is minus 300. 5 into 200 is 1000 minus 5 into 3 is minus 15. Now let us add the positive numbers together. 20,000 plus 1000 is 21,000. Minus 300 minus 15 is minus 315. Now we have to subtract 315 from 21,000 and we get 20,685. That is 105 into 197 is 20,685. Let us recall what we have learned today. A plus B into C minus D is AC minus AD plus BC minus BD. Now there is a homework. 103 into 198. Let us discuss the remaining part in the next video. Till then, bye.